A boy named Irainambi grew up in a large family with his mother, father, sisters, and brothers. Irainambi would always eat a large amount of the food his mother cooked and the snacks his father brought home without thinking whether there was enough for everyone in the house. Similarly, even when attending parties, as if he has never seen such food before, without realizing that everyone at the feast will be watching him, he will eat excessively, without any sense of decency, with spilling food both up and down. Thus, he was a food lover. Irainambi's mother and father, who wanted to change this habit of his, advised him not to eat more than what is necessary for bodily health, and not to waste food by spilling it all over. Furthermore, they advised him to share the available food with those nearby before eating. However, since he did not take notice of it, with no other option, they would buy his favorite foods before going to any feast, make him eat at home, and tell him to stay there, while everyone else went to the celebrations and returned. Since he is a food lover, in his school, his classmates never sit and eat with him. Moreover, because he ate excessively, not only was his body unhealthy, but his siblings and others did not respect him either. He never realized that nobody respected him. However, seeing how others treated him, his parents were deeply saddened. In this situation, after a few months, the parents of the boy, Irainambi, were pleased to see his transformation. Let's look at the event that occurred, which caused him to change in this way. One day, a wedding ceremony was to take place at the house of his close relative who lived in a distant place. Since it would take a few days to return from the wedding, his parents had no choice but to take Irainambi with them. As usual, there too, he ate excessively, without any sense of decency, with spilling food both up and down. The children, who were eating together there, saw him eating and laughed among themselves. After the meal, Irainambi went to the place where the children were playing. As soon as they saw him, the boys and girls would mockingly say, "Here comes Glutton Ram, we can't play with him," and, "Looks like his mother doesn't feed him at home either." Hearing the children speak like this, Irainambi thought, "It is because of my wrong actions that they are speaking ill of the mother, who lovingly takes care of us." He felt regretful, thinking, "It is because I did not listen to what my mother and father repeatedly told me that this humiliation has come upon me and my mother." Not only that, but eating too much food is of no benefit to our bodies. On the contrary, our physical health is lacking. As a result, we cannot play and enjoy ourselves like other children, and we also prevent food that should be available to others from being accessible to them. Therefore, Irainambi understood the harm caused by overeating. At that moment, realizing his mistake, he decided one should only eat the right amount of healthy food at the right time. From that day on, he followed this principle and grew to be a person filled with beauty, health, and someone everyone admired.